and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the I've got such a lump in my throat, I can't even start to talk, so I'm going to turn this over to our mayor, Johnson, oh my God, Michael Johnson, to say welcome to our town.
After that, I forgot my own name. I would like to say good morning and thank you to each and every one of you who are here today. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Okay. Thank you to each and every one of you who are here today. The labor movement is strong. We can't forget the foundations of our country, and it's here with each and every one of you who are represented today by your unions, by your locals, everyone here, our dignitaries. Thank you for coming to Haledon. I'm so proud and thankful to serve a municipality where the House stands and still is being recognized today by things that are going on in this country. And we all know that the labor movement will always live on. So I want to thank you again, each and every one of you who are here. I'm not going to get away from all the other speeches that are here, but continue this Labor Day and remember all the sacrifices that were made. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you so much, Mayor, and welcome to the first Labor Day parade as mayor of our town. Thank you so much. And and now the president of the American Labor Museum, Michael Goodwin.
I want to welcome you all here today and thank you for your support. You know, 2023 has been said is the year of activism. And I'd just like to take a moment to think about all of the workers that are on strike today, this Labor Day.
Can't see it.
And in particular, the nurses at Robert Wood Johnson. You know, it's very walk picket. Many of you have walked picket lines for many times. It's a very lonely business. So if you can. Yes. Okay, just to take a moment, let's thank the color guard and dismiss them for their service. Thank you very much. I need them to guard me, but I don't think so. I think we're okay. But as I said, it's very lonely on the picket line, so a visit from many of you or your members would be very worthwhile to do. You know, when you picket for 5 hours on a picket line, it seems like 50 hours. You know, the minutes go like hours. Okay, so I want to thank the elected officials who are here to support us here at the museum, and I want to congratulate and thank the honorees for their support and their organizations. So thank you very much, and let's have a wonderful march today. Thank you.
All right.
I'd like to invite, and he promised me he's going to make it brief, Congressman Bill Pascrell.
You expect a congressman to make it brief? God bless you all for being here today. I've been here many years leading up to this. Angelica, thank you for all you've done. Keep us together. Tommy Giblin, our brother, and all the other brothers and sisters that are here. I just want to leave you with one thought, particularly today. And that is, I see that there's some strikes pending throughout the nation from different unions. Collective bargaining is what it's all about. But I want to say this. We are never going to get our just due. Listen to me very carefully. And I don't just say it here, I say it on the floor in the House of Representatives. And that is, we are not going to get our just due until we straighten out the tax code. Because these characters are getting away with murder. And we're not going to bring wages to what they should be and benefits to what they should be until we have a little religion here. And that is, look at the numbers. Let them do their share. And how many have not even paid their taxes? Including you know who. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our time. This is our place. We're not going back. God bless you all for all you do every day. Thank you.
Man who just spoke for a few minutes. God bless you, Congressman. Thank you so much. Senator Nellie Poe.
Thank you. I'm going to try to beat that time frame here. First of all, thank you so very much. I am always so very happy and proud to be here. I am one of those individuals that understand and believe in the union. We are definitely union strong. We know what we need to do, and please know that we will continue to fight for each and every one of you. We thank you for the service that you've provided us. We thank you for helping us building our country, our state, and always, always stay there, stay strong, and we will be right behind you. God bless you. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Whoa, this is a record today. And our assemblyman and a member of the Board of Trustees from the Operating Engineers, Tom Giblin.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. First of all, at the outset, it takes leadership to sponsor the American Labor Museum and the Bottle House, and to Mike Goodwin, our president. Let's have a round of applause for Mike. OPEIU. Then, of course, there'd be no American Labor Museum without the spirited leadership of Angelica Santamoro, our executive director. Let's hear for Angelica. Brothers and sisters, Labor Day 2023 is a moment for optimism for the American labor movement. A recent AFL-CIO poll demonstrated that over 57% of Americans believe in the value of labor movements and what they do for improving the quality of life in our country. But more interesting is that for Americans under the age of 30, that number strikes at 80%. So that shows to me that people believe in the importance of our movement. This is a time for optimism. We have to seize the moment. We have to go out and organize the unorganized. And we can do that across every sector. I know there's some work stoppages as we speak, but we'll get through those. United we stand, divided we fall. Let's keep on doing what we're doing and have another successful parade.
Thank you so much, Tom. everyone is thanking me and Mike, but you know, we have a lot of thanks to extend, and I just want to extend it to the Passaic County Board of Commissioners, who every year gives us a generous grant. Pat Lepore, the director, are you here? Oh, please come up. Would you like to say a few words? If not, Bruce James could. John Bartlett, Deputy Director, Terry Duffy, Nicolino Gallo, Bruce James, Sandy Lazara, and Orlando Cruz. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do for the museum. And now the director, Pat Lepore.
Thank you. First of all, welcome to everyone here. A big shout out to the Sheriff's Department, the Mounted Unit, the Color Guard, the Haledon PD for protecting everyone day in and day out. Thank you, Mayor, for your support. I've been a union member. I'm a retired Teamster, Local 802, since 1973. And I just want to briefly say that I wouldn't have what I have. I wouldn't have the quality of life. I wouldn't have the ability to own a home, raise my family, if it wasn't for the labor movement, if it wasn't for the support of the Teamsters and the labor movement, who gave me a good salary and something that I can be proud of and something that I can count on. So rest assured, I've been your labor candidate for the last 28 years in elective office. I'm very proud of being your labor candidate, and know that myself, our county clerk, Danielle, our commissioners, our sheriff, will all fight for you day in and day out. Thank you, and have a good parade.
Thank you so much. And as you know, Paterson played an integral role in the 1913 Paterson Silk Strike, and we have the mayor of Paterson, who again promised he's going to be brief. He said 1 minute and 59 seconds. Put on your timers. Andre Say.
Thank you. Now, 28 years ago, this young lady educated me on the Paterson Silk Strike when I was a student at Seton Hall University. And I learned, Mayor, the reason why we're in Haledon and not in Paterson. Because the mayor at that time, who wasn't me, wouldn't allow strikes to take place. So the mayor of Haledon, who wasn't you, allowed Pietro, a socialist mayor, that is correct, Marie and Pietro Botto to be right here, 25,000 strong, standing in solidarity right here at the Botto House. But this particular Labor Day, I do want to single out the postal workers, because, Congressman, we stood together in solidarity. No sleet, hail, snow gets in their way when they get our mail to us, but they shouldn't have to be held up at gunpoint or knife point. So let's keep our postal workers, letter carriers in our hearts, but also we should keep pushing for their protection. Let's have the best Labor Day. Thank you. 1 minute and 58 seconds.
And Haledon's other neighbor is Prospect Park, and we have the mayor of Prospect Park, Mohammed T. Karula.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. It is an honor and pleasure to be here. First of all, Angelica, thank you to the Botto House and to the Central Labor Council for honoring me a few months ago with a break in this house. And I say it not to praise myself, but to reiterate the commitment to the brothers and sisters in labor. I had the chance and opportunity to speak to some of the leaders. And my thinking is, as an educator, not only do we need to celebrate the past, but we need to build the future. We need to build the ranks of labor. We need to bring you to our schools to educate our children about the labor movement and the importance of labor for their future, for the future of their families. We need to strengthen our middle class. God bless you. Have a wonderful Labor Day.
And speaking of the Passaic County Central Labor Council, we have the president, who is also a member of the Board of Trustees here at the American Labor Museum, from IBEW Local 827, Tom Kelly.
Can you hear me, brothers and sisters? Hey, that was pretty poor. Can you hear me, brothers and sisters? There's no better place to spend Labor Day than in New Jersey in Passaic County, the birthplace of Labor Day.
Yeah.
Anyone ever hear of President Grover Cleveland? Yeah. President Grover Cleveland was born in Caldwell, New Jersey. He did two things that no one else did. He served 2 non-consecutive terms, and he signed Labor Day in as a national holiday, so we're all off tomorrow celebrating Labor. Now, there's always been a little discrepancy, but now we all put that to bed. The person who invented Labor Day was Matthew McGuire, who's in the Machinists Union, Irish Union, out of Patterson in 1874. That's why I came up with that idea. So the roots and the very birth of Labor Day are right where you're standing. Where you're standing is sacred ground. As the mayor said and everyone said before me, in 1913 there were tens of thousands of immigrants here fighting for their rights, fighting for recognition. And now we're still fighting that fight. When it went from Matthew McGuire to President Cleveland to the 1913 strike, here we are now, we have nurses on strike. They're not fighting for money. They're fighting for patient ratios, staffing ratios. These are people that went into hospitals during COVID when many people were told to stay home to be safe. They went in there and risked their lives to save our lives. And now they're out on the street. Now they're out on the street fighting for our lives again. It's a damn shame they got to put down their stethoscopes to pick up picket signs to protect us.
Testify, brother.
We have another strike down in Dayton. They make boxes. They're auto workers. They make boxes. They're not fighting for money. They're fighting for their very benefits. They want to give them a $10,000 medical deductible out of the chute. They make boxes. They can't afford a $10,000 deductible. Your kid breaks his arm, they're bankrupt. It's a sin. It's disgusting. We have the Screen Actors Guild. Again, this isn't about finance. It's about artificial intelligence and people reproducing their images over and over again without the permission, without compensation. So these fights continue. Some of them are the same and some of them are different. But the fight's never going to end, and that legacy continues. It was born here in Passaic County, and it sure as hell is going to continue here in Passaic County. Are we going to give up the fight? No! Are we going to keep the dream alive? Yes! Thank you. Have a great Hey, couple of things. I have to thank the IBWA 27 guys. They're out here 4 or 5 years in a row, sweating their ass off, making hot dogs. Working with me is never easy. Everyone else gets Labor Day off. I'm like, no, you got to drag a grill down there. You got to do this. You got to do that. And the Labor Council also, who donates all this stuff. I have to thank them. And I also have to thank the county commissioners. We were at an event on Friday, and I told them my dream has always been to put a workers' memorial somewhere here in Passaic County to people that have died on the job. And they've committed to me that they will help put up the money, find a location, and work to get that done. So we're going to get that done. It's in the birthplace of Labor Day. So let's have a great parade. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. And now to our honorees. The President of the Hudson County Building Trades Council and business agent for Plumbers Local 24 and a trustee at the American Labor Museum, Pat Kelleher.
Good morning, everybody, on this hot, beautiful day. I'd love to be in a pair of shorts and a nice thing and a hat, but listen, I am touched by Angela and the trustees for honoring me and stuff, but this isn't about me. I'm a 40-year member of Plumbers Local 24, president of Building Trades down in Hudson County for 14 years. And I worked on every council in Hudson and Bergen County and Passaic County over many years. And I get all the union. My father was a bus delegate in New York City with the ACLA. My sisters are teachers and stuff, police, law enforcement and stuff, and the building trades and stuff. But listen, this is all about elections. I talked to Bill. I know Bill. I was walking picket lines in Patterson when I was an apprentice. Tom Giblin, many legend for many years with his organization with the local supporting unions. This is what it's all about. But this is more important. We all talk about who's getting elected. Now our Democratic friends in Passaic County, Sir, would you move out of the way for a second? Jennifer Ehrmanchow, Giovanni Israel, and Jennifer. There's the future right there in the 40th district. Everybody's got to stand up and support those three people because they're there to support the nurses, the plumbers, all the trades across the table, and the AFL-CIO. They're the future, and the state's got to realize, and Passaic County's got to realize. I'd like to throw out a mention to Plumbers Local 24. I didn't make the push the bull on them. They showed up. Mike Quinn got them out. You guys are the future, and the future is here in labor. We support this Botto House because there's history, and it's all about unions sticking together. Thank you. Have a good day. I got one of these now. Man, she's got me now.
Hey, you and I will most likely to get burned today.
Hey, I know that.
Okay, I have 3 sessions. And our next honorees, and you all know about the historic strike that took place at Rutgers University. Well, we are privileged to have the officers who successfully negotiated that strike, Doctors Rebecca Given, Amy Heiger, and Catherine Monteleone. And today we are going to hear from Rebecca Given.
Thank you, everybody. I want to first thank the folks from the Botto House. They bring us together every year. They keep us rooted in our history. They remind us what we're still fighting for, what we've been fighting for, and that we need to keep this history alive. People entering the labor movement now need to understand where we've come from, so I really want to thank you guys. I want to thank every single person here in the New Jersey labor movement who stood with us on our picket lines. We had 9,000 people on strike. We had full-time faculty, adjunct faculty, medical faculty, counselors, postdocs. We stood strong. We had grad workers, our undergrads, tens of thousands of them were out in force, and all of you were with us every day. We felt that solidarity. Those of us locked in bargaining rooms were so inspired to keep negotiating and keep pushing, and we knew we could win because you were out there with us. We stood strong together, and we're proud to be part of this labor movement. I want to thank folks that stood with us, especially Assemblymember Giblin. Whether we're on strike or not, we know we have a friend in him, and we're so appreciative of that. I want to say what's been said, but it's worth repeating. The nurses at Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas need us on their picket lines. They just lost their health insurance. They are fighting only for the safe staffing requirements that nurses in the public and private hospitals in New York City have already won. So all we are saying is that New Jersey patients need the same safe standards as New York patients have. It's not so much to ask. We need to be out there on the lines with them. We need to be out with the writers and the actors. If tens of thousands of auto workers join those already on picket lines and walk out in a couple weeks, we'll need to be there with them. I want to thank you all for standing strong with us. I want to thank my sisters, Amy and Kathy, who have been amazing to be in this fight with, and we're going to hear from them briefly too. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Very briefly, because it's hot, we want to get marching. I need to say that adjunct faculty at Rutgers, and all of you who are here know this, you are all activists now. We are all activists together. Every member of our union has become an activist, and that's what it takes. It's a bottom-up movement to get better working conditions. We went on strike for ourselves, but we went on strike for our students who deserve teachers who get paid a living wage. We're almost there. We're not done yet. But I also have to say, as much of it as we have a bottom-up movement, which is absolutely essential, we also had leaders like Becky Given and Todd Wilson who understood that those with the most job security in our unions fought for those with the least. And that is key. That is crucial to any win that we can have to get a strong contract. So thank you all for showing up, and I'm going to pass it to Kathy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Catherine Monteleone. I'm a physician. Now, you don't usually see physicians on the picket line, right? We got them on the picket line. We got researchers on the picket line. We got public health workers on the picket line. It was historic. It's not going to go backwards. We have become activists ourselves. And through that, and because of solidarity with the other Rutgers unions, we did great things, and we'll do even more in the future. So we're all together, we're all in solidarity, and thank you for having us here.
Thank you so much. I just have to thank a few people who are here. Of course, our Board of Trustees, they're the backbone of this museum. Of course, you already met President Mike Goodwin. Arnie Shep-Cohen is our secretary. Joe DeMarc from the Sheet Metal Workers his union built that little free library that you see on the corner. Tom Giblin, who you already met. Brendan Griffith, of course, Pat Kelleher, Tom Kelly, Barry Kushner, and Orlando Riley, and Ann Toomey. I want to thank you all for being here, our Board of Trustees, who are so faithful to the museum. And our staff, Evelyn Hershey, our Education Director, and Robert Ludley. Where are you, Robert? Who is really responsible for making all of those phone calls to you and helping out with this parade. And our volunteers, Art Guarino, Joe LaFalce, Gloria Stradecki, of course our Haledon Police Force, led by Michael Susan, and our intern who's here, Akira. Where are you, Akira? Thank you so much for all that you have done for us as well. And I want to remember some very special people who have participated in our parade from the beginning. And we lost these brothers, and we will always remember them. Walter Genorio, Bob Mitchell, and we always remember Bob Ehrentrau through his daughter, Jen. Love you. Have I missed anyone? Brothers and sisters, I think it's time to have a parade! So let's all back up to South Side, and then we're going to come down South Side, and we will be marching. Oh, you know what? I wanted to mention all the different unions who were here. Do you mind? Do it. Amalgamated Transit Union. Musicians, health professionals and allied employees, Hudson County Building and Construction Trades Council, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, International Federation of Professional and Technical Engineers, Local 194, the Operating Engineers, Local 68, New Jersey Industrial Union Council, National Association of Letter Carriers, Branch 120, Passaic County Central Labor Council, Rutgers, AAUP-AFT, and AAUP-BHSNJ, Rutgers Adjunct Faculty Union, Sheet Metal Workers, Local 25, Plumbers, Local 24, United Staff Association of the NJEA, the Police Benevolent Association, the United Union of Roofers, Waterproofers, and Allied Workers, Local 10, right down the block, and the Writers Guild of America East. Strength and solidarity, brothers and sisters. The union makes us strong. And let the parade begin. Thank you so much.
Great job.
I can tell you that right now. What happened for you on the way back?
Ryan Yanko, baby. Put a flash.
The Solidarity Singers of the New Jersey Industrial Union Council. Thank you so much. And the Model A Roadster. The Santamaro family, my son and daughter-in-law and grandchildren, representing the Botto House in my 50th anniversary edition Mustang. And the Transit Workers Union, Orlando Riley, President and Trustee. Local 25 of the Sheet Metal Workers. HPAE, our exhibit's going to be next year. Rufus over his head. National Association of Letter Carriers, Branch 120. Labor United Education League. The Green Party of New Jersey. Greg Paisano, Hawthorne Council, Ward 3. The Hampton Fire Department, truck number 501. Prospect Park Fire Department, thank you so much for getting out Labor Day to you.
came also to this parade with my dog, and now she's scared. Yeah, not too. Now he's 11 years old, so she's very scared. A lot of fun. Have a good day. See you.
Happy Labor Day.
We are just all you.
Biggest donation gets a cold beer. Biggest donation gets a cold beer. Biggest donation gets a cold beer.
Right over there, the air conditioner will be on.
That's right. Biggest donation gets a cold beer.
Can he run over? All right, kid, let's go.
Yeah, you really yeah, come on, man. You can hop in my car.
Come get your chips here for free chips. Free chips here. Cold chips here. Get them out. Hot dogs, hot dogs. Hot dogs, cold chips here. Ketchup, get your ketchup. Candy, bags of candy. Take them. Bags of candy.
We had like 2 tiers, and I was going back to historically having a separate.
Biggest donation, guys. Go over here. Biggest donation. Go over here. All right, biggest donation. We got a 5 spot here. Anybody want to top that? We got a 5 spot here. Go for the top. Go for the top.
Awesome. Scout's coming with us to,
There's a train station near our house.
Oh, okay.
We got these down the street at the hall.
Hot dog without a bun. Hot dog without a bun.
Thank
Best thing for
Hey, can I
you.
give you a phone number you can send that
Hot
to?
dog without a bun. There you go. I'll get it on 3 1 second. Right here we go. Hot dog without a bun. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Here we go.